Here's the latest project. Most of you will know what that is. 350 SBC 76 Camaro. She's most definitely a work in progress. Most definitely. Got all sorts of bits and bobs to sort out on her. Do you like my redneck taping? It's going to cause me dramas when I take that off, for sure. But these aren't the wheels that are staying on it, by the way. They're from an X5, as you can probably tell. It does run. I've got it running. I had to rebuild the carburetor. Got a 4-barrel Holly. Never rebuilt one before, but stripping it apart, rebuild kit off the shelf in the UK, like 35 quid. Did it in a few hours, fired up straight away. She's alright. Got a load of bits for the engine, but I'm not bothering with that just yet because, well, look at it. But yeah, got new water pump, new alternator, all of this fancy jewellery stuff. Want to clean up that inlet manifold. Maybe get another one, I don't know. I'll see how it cleans out. Got a new radiator for it, new one of these chrome radiator top supports. But yeah, it's my first classic and my first proper American car, because I don't really class a diesel 300c Chrysler as an American car, especially now they're owned by Lancia. You know, that's just not American. But I've done loads of bits to it already. Most of these panels, everything, virtually the whole car's been bare metals. Bits of welding done, still got so much to do on it. Still got a bit more welding to do. There's a couple of little spots on the floor pan in there. That side's been done. Put a new steering column in it the other day because it was just didn't have one. Still got a fixed steering wheel. I've just been going through the electric, seeing what actually works and doesn't. Probably get a new one of those gauge clusters, or I may do, like, if I can afford it, the decoder digitals, or maybe just get some cheaper digitals for now, like a GPS speedo or something, just get me out of trouble. I've got all the interior trim pieces in the rear seats. I've got other front seats to go in it. Need to get headlining, but like I said, all this is not that important at the minute with the other work I've got to do on it. This is a replacement door. It's not too bad a shape. Been bare metal, epoxied, rust treated here and there. Roof has. A lot of you are going to be like, what are those? But I like them. My plan is to have it as low as what the Chrysler was, but with like a set of 19 or 20 inch deep dishes on it. The outer skin of the deck lid is actually not bad, but the inner's toast, so I need to get a new one. Or maybe get a fiberglass one. Got loads of bits to sort out and bits of welding and stuff. Mechanicals though, you can't really see a great deal in there, but it's got all new shoes, springs, slave cylinders. What else is down on it? Hoses and copper brake lines. Got new shock absorbers to go on it, and you're probably going to cringe at this, but I've got some leaf spring lowering blocks to go on it with some new shackles. You know, it's not being built for performance. It's a cruiser, and I just want it to look cool. You know, you don't really see a lot of these around where I live. What? Front end I've still got to strip apart. Got all new bushes and stuff to go on it, new discs, new pads. Just been slowly tidying up bits and bobs. Been under sealing as I go along after I've been doing bits of welding and treating rust and stuff. So I've got a new radiator going in, aluminium 341, electric fans, new rad hoses. And you can see here I've taken out this inner wheel because, well, I'm just not going to bother running them. I've got to relocate the battery somewhere, may put it in the boot, don't know. Relocate the expansion. Because the reason I want to get rid of them is because, well, I'm decking it as far as I can on the floor, so they're going to be in the way. And like I said, all the little jewellery bits for the engine, like rocker covers and stuff like that, I've got all of that. It's quite cheap, all off the shelf in the UK. Couple of day delivery. Yeah, this is it. This is the new project. I'm actually quite shocked with how good the dash is in this. It needs obviously a bloody good clean, but she's in pretty good shape. Got all the, like I said, I was going through the electrics and stuff. Got all the window wipers working. Replaced a load of fuses. Got the blower motor working. I've got all new LED lights and everything to go in the interior and exterior. Yeah, but my only problem is I don't have a garage anymore or a unit, so work isn't going as fast as what I wanted it to be, purely because I'm governed by the weather. So multiple tarpaulins over it every night to try and protect the work that I've actually done. Yeah, but I think because it's almost October now, the weather's going to be turning bad, so I'm thinking I'll crack on and do what I can bodywork wise, and I may actually just plastic dip it for the winter, so it's got some sort of protection, you know, from the elements. And then when the weather starts getting good again next year, pull the dip off and then carry on with the bodywork, and then hopefully get it sprayed properly, you know. But like I said, I'm governed by the weather. Little checklist. Danger. But yeah, this is it. This is the new project. I've been enjoying learning about it. Like I said, never rebuilt a car before, but it's actually really quite a simple job. I think what the problem was a thing called the accelerator pump or accelerator valve or something like that inside the car. And that's why she wasn't ticking over. Well, I'll fire her up in a minute. But yeah, got loads of little bits and bobs to do for it, but like I said, I'm trying to concentrate on the rusticals, you know, and then yeah, rust and mechanicals, and then like I said, I'll probably just have to dip it to protect the work that I've done until next year, or if I can find a unit. But you know, trying to do this around family life and working and stuff, it's just not going as fast as what I wanted it to, unfortunately. But I got one. It's mine. Got myself a 76 Camaro. So I just love looking at it. It's just, you know, see American guys, it's probably a pile of old shit. Do you know what I mean? Because you guys see them all the time. But to me, it's like, I've only ever seen these at car shows. And what I want to do with it, decked, big arches, huge deep dishes. You know, you never see another one, not in the UK like it anyway. Like I say, all the car shows I go to, they're always done, either put back 100% standard, which is fair enough, like each to their own at the end of the day. Yeah, either put back standard or like modified slightly, like, you know, like big engine and stuff, and then just like standard sort of hot rod style wheels and stuff, which, you know, it's not really my bag, it's not my cup of tea. I want to do something different with it. It's an unusual car anyway where I live, so I want to make it even more unusual. This is an original door which I've just been trying to sort out. It's not that great. As soon as another one comes up in the UK that I can find in better condition, I'll be buying it. Same as the passenger wing. Yeah, passenger wing. Still getting used to this left-hand drive thing. Yeah, so passenger wing, it's not great. Driver's wing I can live with, it's not too bad, but yeah, passenger one's pretty shagged if I'm honest. But it'll do for now. Yeah, so she was blocked, leaking, so I've done all the gaskets, cleaned her out, Now she's squared in fuel now. Yeah, never rebuilt one before, but you know, I think the hardest part was actually cleaning everything out. I used like 2 tins of brake cleaner and compressor, airline compressor. Just blew everything out, cleaned all the old snot off, and then rebuilt it with the blue gaskets, which are apparently the uprated ones for the Holly 4 barrel, the 650 CFM. Yeah, she go. Oh yeah, got a kill switch for my coil. Yeah, pretty cool though, learning about carburetors. I haven't, I think the last time I had anything with a carburetor, I was probably like 14, 15, knocking about motorbikes. So, this is all quite new to me. Well, relatively new, but you know, it's an analogue vehicle at the end of the day. I'm used to things with injectors and all this sort of stuff, but it's fun, like getting back to basics, I guess. Adjusted that a little too much. Yeah, I guess you just got to keep playing with it until it's dialed in, I guess. Yeah, I think I've adjusted those screws a little bit too much, but she's pretty good. That's better. But yeah, like I said, I'm just enjoying having something different to muck about on. There's a couple of those holes I was telling you about that need to be welded up. It's not too bad, I guess. I think it's almost 50 years old. Been in the UK since 1980, August 1980, I think. So it's spent over 40 years in our climate. So she's gonna be rusty at the end of the day. But big shout out to is it Uncle Tony's Garage, I think. It's an American dude. He's probably got no idea who the fuck I am, but yeah, so when I rebuilt the carburetor, you know, I watched a couple of his videos showing you tips and stuff, and then learnt about the factory settings of the Holly, where you wind the throttle screws all the way in and then back them out 1.5 turns, which according to him is the standard setting for the Holly carb. So yeah, big shout out to him. So there it is, the new project car. Yeah, you know, it's work in progress. Never had one before. Having fun with it. If there's any things that you guys can point out, or like any guidance you can give me for sorting out the engine and other little bits and bobs, like feel free to comment. You know, I like to. Oh, sorry, picking some crisps out my teeth, washing it down with a nice beer, Clarkson's Farm. Overpriced, as you'd expect, but is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, hit the comments. I'd like to hear from you dudes, dudettes, ones that got more experience with me with these sort of cars. Let us know what you think. Well, like I said, hit us up, you know. And a big shout out to Uncle Tony's Garage as well for helping me rebuild that carburetor. Much appreciated. Take care.